Easy.
Decorated with a grinning face, this cold iron flask is sealed with a brass stopper. Disguised among the decorative elements, you notice a familiar arcane engraving. This is a powerful magical item, capable of trapping and holding a creature. The sealed stopper suggests it is inhabited.
Let's see what this does.
Philgrave's mansion. You were seen stealing. Resolving this peacefully will require more caution than you displayed in getting caught. Your refusal has made this a matter for the guards. You're being arrested for theft. If you have a defense, make it now. You're free to go.
I feel a little dizzy.
Just keep your hands to yourself. You're being watched.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Just discussing the weather, dearie. Nothing of interest to you.
Plenty to do and see in the gate. No need to barge in our private chat.
Just when I think we've seen the ugliest things yet.
Over here.
A tale for the ages.
Yes, here.
Swords meet sorcery. With ease.
What should I do?
Can't slow down.
Come on, then.
Thank you for cutting those creatures down, truly. Gods know what would have happened if you weren't here.
And gods, do they stink?
Gods, all we wanted was a nice dockside walk, not an unscheduled menagerie visit.
Well, that could have gone a lot worse. Thanks for that.
Did you see? They popped up out of the water all around me. Bitch Queen's mercy.
Something good. No, he's off.
Let's get on with it.
Let's move. Very well.
Thanks again for dealing with those Sawagan. You saved more than just my livelihood. A bit quieter after the Sawagan attack, but that's to be expected. Loyal customers will be back. Fish mainly. The Flaming Fest commandeer the best stuff, but I can show you what I've got. Watch yourself, eh? God's willing, there won't be any more of those things.
What now?
Never a dull moment. Very well.
I saw you fighting those monsters. You were magnificent, I think. I mean, I couldn't really see from where I was, but I bet you were.
Did you hear this was the best place to buy fish in the city as well? Seems they neglected to mention the sea devils.
That was incredible! And just think what a story it'd make when fish fight back.
Another step forward.
A fully grown shark fresh from the ocean. Not an easy catch. Do not disturb.
Don't mind if I do.
What are you doing in here?
The man's stench is unmistakable. Death, decay, despair. This must be Thrumbo, the runaway mystic carrion was so eager for you to retrieve.
This is my spot. Go on, find your own. Mystic. Carrion. You're working for him? Oh no. No, no. I knew he wouldn't let us leave in peace. You don't have to help him. He's the one you should be after, not me. Not by choice. Me and my friends, we were beggars. Used to sleep down near the docks when the fists were on patrol. Carrion found us down there. He murdered us. Made us like this. Monsters. Fit for gutting and grinding and desecrating the dead. He constantly abuses us. Makes us do the worst things you can imagine. There used to be 5 of us. My friend Talus, he couldn't take it anymore. One day, I saw him drive a coffin nail right through Carrion's skull. Then another, and another. We thought he had done it. Freed us all. Then when dawn came, Talus seized up suddenly like something had got a grip of him. We ran to help, but he just exploded. I got so much blood and pulp in my eyes. When I look back, Carrion was just stood there, completely unharmed. If I knew that, I'd have tried to kill him myself. I know this is gonna sound strange, but I've been watching him, trying to figure it out, and I think he's a mummy lord. It's an ancient evil being who refused to die, who cannot die. I used to hear about them in stories, and I can't think of another explanation. After Talus died, Carrion blindfolded me and took me into a strange place. A foul and ancient place. Somewhere the living wouldn't dare to tread. Down there, he showed me a jar. Said it contained the secret to eternal life. And if I behaved, he would share it with me. I think it was his heart. I'm not stupid. I know what he did to my friend. Gods, how I'd love to smash that bastard jar. That's how you kill mummy lords, you know. I'm not sure, but in the house, beneath Carrion's salon, there's a chamber. He never lets anyone down there, so it must be hiding something important. Perhaps it's there. But be careful if you return to Carrion. He'll know you spoke to me. Make sure he doesn't see or smell you. He'll turn you into one of us, and he'll know I sent you. I don't want to die like Talus did. I want to live. Well, you know what I mean. No matter. This is still the safest place to hide. It's just bad luck I was discovered. I must be patient.
Swift as my feet can carry me. If not over, then through. Great on breathing, despite everything. I want to have a word.
Have you fallen foul of a cultist's curse? Been addled by an absolutist incantation? Not sure? Best stock up on charms, just in case. Protection, of course. Who knows the horrors these cultists have up their sleeves? Can't be too prepared. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Well, don't look at me like that. I'm not stupid. I know it's probably a scam, but what if it's not?
No traps, please.
After, friend. Got grub, potions, a few nice vintages. Best stock up now before someone clears me out to fill their larder. Say there's trouble heading for the city. If that's so, then these goods will be like gold dust before long.
Could have. Can't slow down.
Hardly a challenge.
Can't give up now. What's hiding here?
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Careful, I bite. Go.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Word.
Yes. Arms for the poor.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form, the same that tainted mystic Carrion's chambers. This is one of his runaway servants.
Anything you can spare for a humble beggar? That devil! Drink! I spent it all.
The bibliophile.
back again. I know a reader when I see one. What'll it be?
Don't touch me. Oh, for a skeleton key.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Live music at the Singing Lute. They sing for their supper while you eat yours. The Lodge, meeting house of the Society of Brilliance.
Has to put my hands on everything.
Lodge of the Society of Brilliance.
Well met. I am the Society's leading expert on myconid spore telepathy. But I've had to delay my experiments. Run out of spores, you see. Oh, I miss them, those myconid spores. Don't feel quite right without them. Probably shouldn't have inhaled them all so quickly.
Ah, a fellow inhabitor of the Underdark. You find yourself in the cradle of knowledge relating to our subterranean home, the Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you? A wonderful research partnership. I'm sure you'll agree. They are upstairs if you wish to share any theories with them. I assure you, we are as well provisioned an institution as any other you'll find in this city. We simply prefer to keep our wealth away from areas of study. One must stay humble in order to achieve true academic rigor. Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. I don't suppose you've stumbled across any Githyanki eggs during your travels. The Society will compensate you for any we purchase, of course. Study it, of course. The Githyanki have been a source of great debate in the Society circles in recent months. You yourself have no doubt experienced the prejudice of those who assume that, as beings of the Underdark, we are inherently evil. The Githyanki face similar prejudice, but I believe if hatched in a less violent, more intellectually stimulating environment, the child can overcome its evil predispositions. In the literal sense, I will need to induce the egg to hatch via the application of certain currents to the creature inside. Once out of the shell, I plan to take a twofold approach. The enforced repetition of sound, moral principle from the Patarian Code, alongside a series of psionic pulses administered to the cerebral tissue. Assuming I can accelerate its growth, I should have conclusive findings within a year or two at the most. A series of moral imperatives bestowed by the great dragon deity, Bahamut. In my years of study, they're the closest I've found to moral perfection. Only under such rigorous goodness will the subject stand a chance of being cured. My findings could change the perception of Githyanki and the peoples of the Underdark for generations to come. If the child remains evil after the experiment is concluded, it will be destroyed. Such is the fate of all you specimens. Now, I'm eager to get started. So will you sell me the egg? Then I will source another subject, and the experiment will be completed without your involvement. Progress may be delayed, but I assure you, it can never be stopped. Genetic morality is not just theory.
I'm compiling a translation dictionary so warring species of the Underdark can understand each other. It's an essential step forward.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
So much Underdark strife comes from vying for scarce minerals. I seek to invent new, easier ways to find such ores. From plenty comes peace.
My gloom-lit friend. How long has it been? I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole remains in its state of suspension. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else. After observing the nature of your tadpole's stasis, we felt it wise to report back to the Society. Omelowum went out into the city to seek out further undeveloped infections like yours. But I have heard nothing since. I admit, I'm somewhat concerned. We are usually sticklers for updating one another on our progress. Omelowum believed the answer to this riddle lay within the city walls, and held some connection to the cult of the Absolute. I had the distinct impression it was intentionally keeping its hypothesis from me, as though even the theory would be enough to put me in danger. Why that would be, I can only theorize myself. It is rather outside my area of expertise. Omelowum is most likely safe and well, and simply absorbed in its work. However, it would put my mind at rest to confirm it if you happen across its path. Naturally, the Underdark provided us with some most unusual salvage. Plenty to keep an inquiring mind busy.
Once I publish my paper, proving that it's just hyena mite infections that make gnolls so angry, I'll be famous. Given the chance, I'd make a principal surgeon.
Harbourview Park, generously maintained by the Janeth family since 1482 DR.
Even before they got those big metal bruisers, the fists were obnoxious. But now...
I swear, this fist is just trying to provoke me, but I'm not gonna fall for it.
Think I'll just sit back and rest my weary limbs while these angry youngsters sort matters out.
What are you looking at?
We're allowed breaks. Contract says so.
Oh, this one's corked.
Either watch or leave.
The man behind corruption. Witness.
It's not a lie. If you would just listen, I can explain.
You have done quite enough explaining, Volо. You have poisoned the very hearts and minds of these good, kind, gentle citizens with your lies, your delusions, your conspiracies. Though you hide behind a mask of stories, we have seen beyond the veil. We see what you really are. Fearmonger.
Here, here!
Attention seeker.
Here, here!
Agent of chaos.
Your parasite stirs in recognition. This man is infected.
Right in the hell's Volо!
Today, citizens, we rid ourselves of this cankerous sore. Today, we burn away all falsehoods. Today, we will be divided no longer, for today, we rise in truth.
Psst. Don't just stand there. Help me, goddammit! Help me!
I suppose we should aid him, though I'd hate to miss the show.
The newcomer speaks, and speaks of evidence, and trials, and justice. And in so doing, they delay their very own salvation. Dear citizen, dear friend, rest assured you will have your justice. I'm afraid the time for trials has passed. Now is the time for judgment!
No! Please! No!
Hurry.
I'm ready.
what hit him.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Gods! I really thought I was done for. I suppose thanks are in order. Again, what's an heroic story without a little risking of one's neck, eh? And you know what they say, the bigger the story, the more people want to kill you for it. I'll tell you all about it. But not here. Too many eyes, ears, and weapons about. Meet me at your camp.
I hate sending Lee packing the girls off without me. But if that smuggler can get them to Waterdeep and away from the Absolute...
I hate this. That lousy smuggler won't take all of us because we can't afford 4 berths. Greedy bastard.
This is life and death for me too, mate. You only get as many berths on my sloop as you can pay for. If I allow any freeloaders, my own crew will scrag me. Pleasure doing business with you, sir. Frankly, I did hate to see the family split up like that.
Whatever you need, you only have to ask. There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. No matter. After all.
Time to press ahead.
This catch is spoiled. You'll have to wait for the next boat.
do fish even get dirty? They live in water.
Anything of use?
The majestic shark. Relentless, aggressive, and unfortunately delicious. This one's days of predation are now over.
What's inside? More for me?
Over here.
You've wandered into a forbidden area. You sense it might be time to leave.
On tippy toes. Quietly.
Gondian artificers might lack a certain worldly wisdom. No doubting they're masters of their craft.
Admiring wind up.
Any who follow their curiosity.
All right. What now? This calls for careful footwork. Never wanted the easy bath.
I was trying to concentrate.
Let's not get caught off guard. Keeping my head down. Best be on my way.
Fall asleep.
Just out of view. I just want a little look. I don't need any attention right now. What path lies before me?
You are asking the impossible.
Gyromatics require a steady hand and a sharp gaze. I can barely keep my eyes open. I need to rest.
You have a son, do you not? Is he as lazy and pathetic as his spineless mother?
Wait! Stay your hand, I beg you.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
Tell me, Gondian. Tell me about your son.
He's not... Yes, Overseer Holt. He's frail in body and mind like me, like all of us. Yet by your grace, he lives.
And your wife?
She is... was... useless. And interfered with production quotas. You were wise to remove her from this world. Forgive my outburst. I will work through the night. This Watcher will be operational by dawn.
I will allow it. But if your work is anything short of impeccable, your son will die screaming. Is that clear?
Yes. Overseer Holtz.
That way.
Watch your back. Let's be quick.
I wonder what the next move is.
Breathe deep and move. Trust no one. Light on my feet.
No time to dally.
A couple turns should do it. Have to keep going. Keep a blade close.
I'm ready. Whatever it takes.
of the lore. Your nervous gait betrays your presence, stranger. You don't belong here. Who are you? To the tyrants who collared me like a dog and took my daughter? No, I think not. But I do have to inform them. Your very presence here imperils us all. The Overseers, they have a contraption. When triggered, it will kill everyone who wears a collar. You underestimate the enemy. The Overseers, they are Glixbran Rakthar. The collars are not only equipped with explosives, there is also a mechanism that alerts the Overseers if they're removed. One of us may be able to save themselves, but it would be at the expense of everyone else. We can't risk it. Even if we did somehow unshackle our collars simultaneously and overthrow our oppressors, there would be consequences. Our families are held elsewhere. The Overseers need only activate those contraptions they hold, and they suffer the consequences of our actions too. We cannot win. We must aid in building these Vakron. Even more, I'd help you destroy this place. Rune powder. Did Wulbren send you? Look, Wulbren is no friend of the Gondians. He's a piece of Frankfol. I don't know what poison he put in your mind, but we are good people in a bad place. Help us, and I promise we'll help you. You won't need something as drastic as rune powder to bring this place down. I know a way. I don't know where they are, but some of the Overseers must. You'll have to infiltrate deeper into the foundry. Just make sure you don't get caught. If they raise the alarm, they'll trigger the collars. I will pray for you. My daughter. Her name is Obinia. Gondra Frakas Hulnesh. May Gond be with you.
Moving in.